Hello everyone, welcome back at Tech ET. In the latest twist of the long-running feud between the United States and Huawei, Huawei has been added to the US entity list, which in short means that companies wishing to do business with it must get government approval first. This means Google, which develops the Android operating system on which Huawei's phones are based, will stop working with Huawei, as will chipmakers Broadcom and importantly for laptop owners, the Intel. The changes will also affect the Honor brand, which is a subsidiary of Huawei. So what does it mean for Huawei phone and tablet owners? If the reports are true, it could mean that Huawei stops receiving software updates directly from Google on future devices and will be left to patch problems itself. Based on Google's own statement, current Huawei phones should be unaffected for the time being. Whether that changes in future remains to be seen. It is also not yet clear whether this will affect devices globally or only phones serviced by Google in the US. Software updates are particularly important for keeping devices secure as new threats emerge every day, requiring constant work to defend against them. Having the might of Google providing monthly security patches is a major selling point for Android phones running on Google's version of the operating system. Without that, Huawei phones could be a harder sell. Should I buy a Huawei or Honor phone now? Given Google has promised future updates and security patches for current Huawei phones, the risk seems low for the time being. That said, it might be worth waiting for Huawei's response and any promises it might make before taking the plunge and buying a phone. In the long term, the company could switch from Google's own version of Android to the open source version on which it is based, otherwise known as the AOSP, Android Open Source Project. However, this would likely mean it loses access to official Google apps such as the Play Store, which is the main way customers outside of China download apps to their phones. If Huawei had to use a separate app store, this would limit consumers' ability to download apps, as non-Google app stores tend to have a much smaller selection.